Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is that time of the month. I can't believe I just said that. It is my favorite time of the month, and that is monthly favorites time. I have a few things to share with you this month that I have been loving. So how about we just get right into it? Hopefully you enjoy these. So first off with skincare, I did want to talk about the Faves Luna Mini. I did haul this in a video when I got back from New York, and I have been using it since then, and I have been obsessed with this. I'm still trying to figure out the best times to use it, whether that's morning or night. Kind of been mixing it up, using it sometimes in the morning, sometimes at night. I've pretty much settled in using it every other day, not every day. My skin is very sensitive, so if I use something every day, it can break me out even though it is helping. So I've been loving this. It has really improved the texture of my skin. It makes makeup apply more evenly, and I am just loving this. So this is the Faves Luna Mini, and the other skincare item that I have is this, and I'm probably gonna butcher the pronunciation, I don't know. It is their luminizing black mask, and I got this from Sephora as a sample, and it is amazing. I've been using it weekly, and it is a very thick mask that you put on the skin in a heavy layer, and then it dries down and you peel it off. And when you peel it off, you just really feel it pulling on your skin and really getting all those impurities out of your pores, making everything appear more luminous and smoother. And this, I feel like, has really improved my skin's texture over the past couple months that I've been using it. So I would really highly recommend trying this out. Now moving on to face powder. This is the NARS Translucent Crystal Setting Powder. I have had this for a couple months now, and this has just been amazing. It is like real life Photoshop for the skin. I've been using this just to set my foundation, and it is just, it gives this a beautiful finish to the skin. It doesn't really show up and make you look matte and look powdery. You might not think, because it just looks just white and quite strange in the pan, that it will do anything, but it just finishes off the skin so beautifully after applying your base makeup, that this is seriously something that I am probably going to repurchase over and over again. Moving on to eyeshadow, I have to talk about one of the Makeup Geek foiled eyeshadows, and this is the color Grandstand. It is just a beautiful foiled kind of coppery brown color, and I am wearing that all over the lid today. And just to show you it swatched, this is just an gorgeous color. Look at that foiled finish. I have been using this anytime, just in the day to day, all over the lid. It just is so beautiful. It would really complement a wide variety of skin tones. They are so beautifully pigmented and so easy to apply. I would say that Makeup Geek probably has my favorite single eyeshadow pans in a budget range. They are so gorgeous. I would highly recommend checking these out. Okay, so to backtrack a little bit and going back to the face, I did want to mention the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. People have raved about this for years, and it is quite pricey. It is, I believe, in the upper $60 range, so it is definitely a splurge and a luxury product, but I've been using this for the past couple months, and it leaves a beautiful finish to the face. It is a water-based foundation, so on me, I found that it wasn't irritating, it didn't make my skin break out or anything like that, and it just applies beautifully, looks beautiful, and gives a beautiful finish to the skin. And lately I've actually been mixing this one with the NARS All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation, and that's what I did on my skin today, and I really like those in tandem. I feel like they both perform beautifully, and mixed together just give a beautiful finish to the skin. I'm looking to try out some more inexpensive foundations that are that luminous finish like that one to see how they compare and hopefully find a really good dupe for you guys. Now let me finish with eyeshadows, and I do have to give a shout out to Tarte for the Tartelette palette. This is a beautiful palette of all matte eyeshadows. There are so many colors in here ranging from cool to warm tones. You have a row of more brown shades, you have a row of purpley shades, and a row of more grayish cool toned shades. And I have been using this pretty much every day. Every time I apply my eyeshadow, I use Free Spirit, which is this light color right here, all over the lid to set my concealer and my eye base. And then I use Force of Nature and Wanderer right here and here as the transition color, and I use those today as well. And I have just been loving this palette. I feel like the shades are very blendable and quite pigmented, and since there are such a great variety of shades, I feel like if I want something matte, something in the transition, all I have to do is reach for this palette. I don't need to go digging around for any single eyeshadow, so I really recommend this palette. It is a really well done matte palette. Moving on to cheeks, I want to talk about two blushes today. One is the Colourpop blush, and this one is the color Between the Sheets, and I really love all of their blushes that they've come out with. I feel like they are really beautiful and they apply really well to the skin, and you can see I've used this one so much that the name is rubbed off of the cover. And all of these, it just gives like a really subtle wash to the skin, and I just don't, it feels like you just glow from within when you use these blushes. They're only $8, so it's a really good budget buy if you're looking to try out a new blush or something like that. I would definitely recommend going for one of these. Between the Sheets is one of my favorites. I also really like the color, what is it? I think it's Punch, 1 minute. Early Bird. Early Bird. Really like the color Early Bird as well. I've definitely used this a lot too. And then I have another blush-ish type product, and I did film this in my haul video, but I have been using this pretty much exclusively since I got it, and I really did want to give it a mention because I didn't want to wait another month to tell you guys about it. And this is the Beach Tint, I can't say this, Beach Tint Shimmer Souffle, say that 3 times fast, from Becca, and this is in Watermelon and Moonstone, and I have been using this as a blush every day for the past week, and it just gives a beautiful subtle wash of color to the cheeks. You can see it right here. This is that other blush Between the Sheets from Colourpop, and they just feel so beautiful on the skin. They apply really well. The pigmentation is great. You do have to build it up a little bit, but I feel like it is just so gorgeous on the skin, and I am definitely going to be using this heavily all through summer. The texture is very similar to the Colourpop blushes, so if you don't want to take the plunge on the Becca Beach Tint, you should definitely try out some of the Colourpop blushes. This is kind of my old favorite of the month, or of life, I guess. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel, and this stuff is like glue to the brow hairs. You put this on, you don't need to worry about your brow hairs moving at all. This is a holy grail status item for me. I used to use the Maybelline Clear Mascara that they sell for my brows, but I felt like it only lasts so long and then my brow hairs were falling down. So this, I would highly recommend it. It is awesome. If you have kind of crazy brow hairs that no matter what you do, they tend to fall down, I would definitely recommend getting this. I only have one lip product that I wanted to talk about today, and this is actually not a new product or anything like that, but this is pretty much a staple in my makeup bag anywhere I go. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Gloss, and this is the color Portobello Girl, and Actually, I think I've used this so much that the label has rubbed off of it. So this is just a really sheer pink gloss, but I just really love the formula of her lip glosses. I don't find them sticky. I just find that they give a really beautiful, subtle wash of color. You can see that on my hand. It's just a really pretty pink, and I just love this gloss in particular. All of her glosses are, of course, beautiful. I really love Charlotte Tilbury's line, but the color Portobello Girl is definitely my favorite, and this will definitely be something that I repurchase over and over. So that is all I have for beauty products today. I did want to talk to you a little bit about this new watch that I got, because I don't know, I just love it. I've been looking for a watch. I've been looking for something in rose gold. I've been looking for something relatively inexpensive, around $100. And I found this watch from Nikon, and it is so fun. It is just a all over rose gold color. The face is rose gold, everything is rose gold, and I just feel like it is so subtle but beautiful, and it looks so much more expensive than it really was. It was around $90 or so, 95 maybe, and Nordstrom was doing a price match where they had it marked down to 71. So I jumped at the chance to get it because I thought that was a really great bargain for what it looked like, and I am so happy with this watch. It is definitely going to be like my everyday watch. Well, that's a wrap for my March favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If there's anything that you've tried this month that you've been loving, please let me know down below in the comments if I should try it out too. I hope you guys had a fabulous March and have a great spring to come, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.